I'm Christian Lamitschka for Country Music News International, and today we have the famous Rhonda Vincent on the show. Rhonda, welcome to Country Music News International.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Rhonda, you were nominated for a Grammy.
Yes.
Won lots of awards in the past years, and your music career is doing better than ever. So tell us a little bit about how does it comes that you hitting each number one wherever you can.
Well, I just love performing and I love recording, and the new record is called Only Me, and it came out, it debuted January of 2014 as a number one album on the Billboard Bluegrass charts. And then several months later, in November of 2014, we had a number one single with Busy City. And we set a record because in December, we had a number one single with a different song with Only Me featuring Willie Nelson. And then most recently, we received a Grammy nomination for Only Me, for Best Bluegrass Album. And so it's just been a really wonderful, like you say, it's a wonderful time. I have just never been happier. We're getting ready to travel to Europe in July of 2015, and we start out in Prague.
Okay.
And we'll be there, I think it's like July the 10th, and then, or July the 9th. And then July the 11th, we'll be up in Norway.
Okay.
And then on the 14th in Amsterdam. And then from there, we go to Germany and Switzerland. So I hope that we get to see you and maybe lots of our friends in Europe while we're there.
By the way, do you know, did you ever been in a coffee shop in the Netherlands?
I have never been to the Netherlands before.
Okay. Coffee shop, you know what it is?
No.
Okay. Well, you get a regular coffee, but you can get their drugs too. Because in Netherlands it's...
Get drugs?
Yes.
What?
Yep. You can smoke a joint.
Oh, no. No. Well, now, I've never done that before, so I don't know.
It's like here in the US and some states where in the Netherlands joints are legal. Marijuana.
Oh, my
Yeah.
goodness.
Yep.
Well,
You
I
can
did not
buy
know
it there.
that.
But let's go back to somewhere else. What's the biggest difference between when your first steps in country music business and now?
Well, I grew up in a musical family, traced back 5 generations of the Vincent family. So I enjoyed this wonderful life of music with my family. Then I did a couple of country albums. And that was like my musical college years. I was learning about the music business. Before it was this way of life. Now it's a business. And I think I learned that, it's promoting a product, not necessarily an artist or a person, but it's promoting only this CD. I think that was kind of disappointing for me. But I learned so much about imaging and publishing and just the everything as far as the music business. And I brought that. Then after a couple of country albums, I put my first band together, The Rage, and and I think that's when I was finally in the right place at the right time, and things really started working well. And now that's been, I guess, 16 years ago, and which brings me to where I am now. I travel with this award-winning band. These guys are all at the very top of their game. Amazing musicians, and we just, we're traveling the world, and we all share the passion for the music and for the travel. So we love it, and we just feel so blessed and so thankful.
Let's talk about your Grammy nomination. What did it brought to you for your career?
Well, I think it's always great for something to talk about, to be able to say this project is Grammy nominated. And I think people they see the project then, but it just gives it a little more a credibility to be able to say, hey, this is not only my new project, but it was nominated for a Grammy. It would make you, just go, really? Maybe I need to have that.
When you see the music business now, and it is a really hard job, as we both know. What would you make easier for artists now?
Well, I think the internet makes it a bit easier. It also makes it more difficult. There's so many artists out there now because it's so easy just to record a song at your home studio and then put it out on the internet. So there's also there's so much music. So it makes it more difficult to really stand out and say, listen to my project. But I love the internet because of that. You no longer have to just listen what's on the radio. You can go on the internet and find any style of music that you want and listen to whatever you love. You can hear it. And not only can you hear the music, like with us, you can go to my Facebook. I can talk to you each and every day. If you go to my Facebook, it's Rhonda Vincent Official. On Twitter, I'm Rhonda Vincent 13, Instagram, all of these things. It's from all over the world, I think, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So you can connect in that way. And I think you don't just come to our shows. It's an experience beyond just coming to see a concert because we stay in touch online.
That's true. So what can people expect to see when they cover one of your concerts?
Well, they expect to see, they're going to see bluegrass, they're going to see country music, they're going to see a little of both. They're going to see amazing musicians. All of these guys they're just these, they're at the top of their game. So you get to see before you these musicians who are, they're just amazing, and they just amaze you with what they bring to each and every show. There's an energy that they bring because we love what we do. There's a variety of music that we display. There's something for everyone.
Can you remember by all the songs you recorded, which one is your favorite?
Oh, there's been many. I think probably my very favorite is one that's a tribute to the father of bluegrass music, Bill Monroe, and it says, "Is the grass any bluer on the other side?" And that's probably maybe my favorite of all times. I never get tired of singing it. I always love it, even though we sang it so many times.
You have a lot of friends in music business, from the new artists to the really reputed artists with the big reputation.
Yes.
Which of them would you like to pick up for a new project, might be for next CD?
Well, I just got to meet Merle Haggard, and I had already recorded with him, but he's talking about maybe we can do some sort of a project together, and I would really love that. I'd also love, not in country music, but I love James Taylor, and that's a goal of mine. I'd love to meet him, and I would really love to record with him.
So what can we expect to see from you in the future?
Well, right now I'm working on a new Christmas album, and I started the project, and then all of a sudden I got inspired. I wrote a new Christmas song on a Sunday.
Okay.
I wrote a second one on Monday and a third one on Tuesday. So I have brand new Christmas songs. I am so excited because they're all different. There's one for the kids, and there's one that, my father passed away in October of 2014. And so there's one that was inspired by his passing that says, you know what, no matter where you are, you'll always be in my heart at Christmas. Okay. And I think people will relate. There's a lot of people, if you've lost someone dear to you, that you can really relate to that. My daughter said she didn't want to hear a sad Christmas song, but you're going to have to, because it's going to be on this project.
Well, that means you have no classic songs then on this new Christmas album.
No, there's some classics too.
Oh, okay.
There's probably there'll be 4 or 5 that I have written. The rest are all, Jingle Bells and the 12 Days of Christmas and Away in a Manger. Okay. And what's the one? Gloria. I can't think of the name of that one, but I'm doing that one too.
Okay. Well, that sounds...
Sing it with me.
Oh no. You don't like to hear it to sing me. That's why I'm staying behind the artist, not in front.
Oh, yeah.
So that's definitely the better deal.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Rhonda, if people likes now to get the latest information, we talked about your Facebook, Twitter, and so, which is the main address?
RhondaVincent.com. That's where you can find out everything. You can join the email list, and so you'll get an email anytime that we're doing something new, almost every week.
Okay, cool. Okay, Rhonda, which message do you have for your European fans?
Oh, I cannot wait to get to Europe. I'm going to get to visit in July of 2015 and visiting many different countries and places, and I'm so excited. And the ones we missed this time, I hope that you will invite us to come to your city, and I will get to perform there next time.
I'm Christian Lamitschka for Country Music News International, and I wish you all a great day and talk to you soon. Bye bye.